folks. Good evening, folks. My name is Brennan Kanabe.
SD's back to serve.
Okay, I think we're good now. Sound check number 386 on the afternoon. Okay, Brennan Kanabe, N2 Sports crew, blocked up front by Minity, will roll into this one. Game number 100 on the docket, hardest game of my career so far, and now North Kansas City. 6-3 lead, we're going to take a timeout, and thank God, because I need one. Needed a timeout for the last 28 minutes. So we're going to tell you a quick story as we trigger into game number 100 here. I had to drive my partner, Mr. Chris Kamler. If you are a fan of Metro Sports Kansas City, you've heard Chris Kamler's name and voice a couple times. I had to drive his car back to his house to get the streaming computer because we forgot it. And then I got back here and had 20 minutes to do something that normally takes us about an hour and 45 minutes. So, thank you guys for sticking with me. I appreciate you not leaving after the very, very loud audio cracks we had for a second there. And we should be settled in for the rest of the night. I'm going to try to settle down. It's going to take me a little bit of a while. And take some deep breaths. Game number 100, the big one. Didn't think it was going to be anywhere near this hard. Thank the Lord we did not get food and cake before this, because I would have died by now. Truman breaks the timeout. They trail 6-3. It'll be Estes, the senior, to serve. Deep breaths. Sends it across. Truman, not a great pass, and they'll just have to send it over. They're going to call a lift on that. And Hornets will take it. It's 7-3 now. Whew. That was hard. I need a water. Service error. Truman back in this one. And we're all just off today. It'll be Harris for Truman to serve. Not a great pass by North Kansas City. A back set gong from the back row. Good pass up on the net. Misplayed by Truman. None of these rosters have numbers, so we're just going to roll with the punches here. Not a lot of offense so far for Truman. Otis sets up for Delisa Calvin, rather. And that's going to be blocked by Minity up front. And the Hornets are on a roll early. 9-4. Names are really going to be hard when I don't have a roster that has numbers on it. But hey, you know, Murphy's Law. It's all going to go wrong on the same day. Played well by Truman. Played it into a weak spot, Otis. Estes will have to play it from the back row. Calvin plays Otis. It'll be Estes just to send it over again. Over the block. Good setup for some offense here. Calvin finds the soft spot, and it's 10-4. Or, excuse me, that's Travion Neal. I've been getting that wrong for the last 4 minutes. Harris, the senior, will send it away. And a good dump there by the setter. It'll That'll be a side out for the Patriots. That's a good play. Finds the soft spot in the defense. Lead is now 5.
Service there. Hornets take the point. They need to win back to serve.
Sorry about that little brief black period there. Other than that, I think we're good for the rest of the night. I don't think there's anything else that I possibly could have missed. And we're going to watch some good volleyball now. That, Estes will have to play it at the last second, would have just found the line, and now it's 11-7 in favor of the Hornets. Played well by the libero. Back set, Minity up top. Calissa Minity. And that'll win you a couple games, having Calissa Minity on your team. Fun fact. Oughta set it up well, and Minity brought it home. It's a 6-point lead now. Off the high hand there. It'll be a free ball for North Kansas City. Estes got it off the wrist just a little bit there, and it's 12-7 now. The even more fun part is going to be taking all this stuff back apart because it's so all over the place. And serve goes long. Just missed the back line. It'll be 13-7. And we're back. A little bit less audio interruption. Otis descended away, 13-7. Otis sets up, finds Estes. Estes off the block, and it'll be into the net. Estes, rather, is going to have to fire it back up. Seems like the legs are a little tired. And it'll be Haley McIntyre, as I now have numbers. Nguyen plays it backside to Calvin. Pearl blocked up top. Kylie Estes found it there. 14-8 now. North Kansas City has possessed a steady early lead. Calvin descended away. Good serve. Not handled impeccably well. It'll be off the hands of Calvin. Minity from the back row, and that'll win you a couple ball games. As we say in the baseball racket, that'll play. Minity just kind of on another level. Minnesota commit. Minnesota, number 3 AVCA team in the nation. She'll spend one more year here at North Kansas City before she heads over there. Defended well, out of sets. Neal on the left side, near side. Played well by Truman. Estes may have gotten away with a lift there. A good rally going here. And Minity causing some trouble still. And that's a good shot there by Neal. Good awareness. Possession continues. Minity will just have to send it over there. And finally an attack. There'll be a free ball for Truman. And it's misplayed by Otis. A whole lot of action there, and it'll be 15-9 Still in favor of North Kansas City. Truman able to break serve. Back to serve, Ava Martin de libero, a junior. Sends it away. Calvin plays it well. Otis. Gong up top end, just a little long. 15-10. Truman making a little bit of a first set comeback. Martin to send it away again. Defended well by Truman. Have an opportunity at some offense here. Estes just going to tap it over. Not quite the dig they were looking for, and it's 16-10 in favor of North Kansas City. Estes with a little tap shot. She'll go back to serve as well, the senior now. I should know that. I have like 6 classes with her. An attempt at a hit there for Truman, and Calvin plays it off. Samantha Stone scores. It'll make it 16-11 in favor of North Kansas City. It'll be Madison Harris, the sophomore, back to serve. Calvin plays it. Estes. Neal will just send it over. Truman, an opportunity at some offense. Far side, hurl. And unable to play it is Estes. It will be touched. 16-12 now in favor of North Kansas City. Not a great pass there. And it'll fall out of bounds. Truman back in this one, 16-13. North Kansas City needs a little bit of offense to come together here. Chance at some offense here in North Kansas City. Neal into the block. And Minity up top. And that's bounce right there. Got some new fellas in the booth tonight, and haven't quite yet seen Calissa Minity get up there and swat it down like that yet. Get used to that. We're going to have 8 more games of this. Conference matchup here. North Kansas City and Truman. This would be big in the early season conference rankings. North Kansas City has defeated Fort Osage so far on the year, and that will be long. It looked like Nguyen wanted to play it. Got out of the way. North Kansas City maintains a 5-point lead, 18-13 in this first set. We'll play best of 5 in Missouri this year. Harris sends it away. Good opportunity and an attack here. Dumps instead. Otis. Minity on the back row. Oh, my goodness. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what I'll say now. You know, when you look up the word dominance, might start seeing a couple photos of Calissa Minity on that. A good pass by Truman. Good opportunity and an attack, and it'll be called in by the backside judge. Side out to Truman, 19-14. Need a little bit of a run here if you're North Kansas City. As long as you break serve, you're in the driver's seat. Take a 1-0 set lead. Minity will just have to push it over. And just going to go ahead and block it up top again. Again, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. I think the Hornets forgot what rotation they were on for a second there, but it's all right. Libero, Nguyen back to serve. Sends it away a little long. Not a great pass. Far side, Truman attacks. just clipped the block, stays in bounds. And it'll be a kill for Haley McIntyre. 20-15. Maintaining a lead is North Kansas City. Dug well, and Minity, not a great opportunity and an outside hit there. It'll be tipped over. Good play. It'll once again be a free ball, but misplayed by Truman. Heimer just didn't get a great look at it. It's 21-15. May have caught her on the way down as well. It'll be Calissa Minity to serve. Once again, committed to the number 3 ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers. Minity with the dig. Otis, and it'll just get over and out. It'll be in favor of North Kansas City, and sometimes the 50-50 balls go your way as well. North Kansas City up 7 in the first set. Truman will need to break serve here. This one is signed, not sealed and delivered yet. And Minity unable to keep that one in play. It'll be 22-16 now. I had to go through a lot to get this game tonight. Like a lot more than I've ever had to go through at one game. Truman descended away. Minity unable to play it off a questionable pass, we'll say. 22-17. Truman here needs a bit of a comeback in this first set. Billimon sends it away. Otis plays it back to Calvin. A double tap. It'll be Billimon to serve again. 22-18. Libero plays it. Otis will have to play it back. Minity now. North Kansas City, and it'll be Minity from the back row. Plays it just a little bit long. 22-19. And Truman is roaring back in this one. North Kansas City will justifiably take a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them, catch our breath, pay some bills, and be right back with you here on N2 Sports North Kansas City. Out of the timeout, Billimon will put it into the net, and they iced her. No other description. They iced her. North Kansas City, it'll be Otis back to serve. Otis to serve. Played well by Truman. Backside. Dug well by North Kansas City. Calvin will play it, and she'll play it long. Was it tipped? No. 23-20. McIntyre to serve, sends it across. Minity has to play it, and a little bit of a miscommunication there. 23-21, Truman is roaring back in this first set. McIntyre to serve once again. McIntyre sends it away. Sends it out of bounds. The barking got to her. It was definitely the barking. And North Kansas City will serve it with set point, Delisa Calvin. Here we go. It'll be into the net. Played well, got it over, and they will call a two-tap. North Kansas City takes the first set 25-21, despite a big roaring comeback from Truman. North Kansas City still stays in firm control. 25-21. We'll step away for just a minute and be right back with you here on N2 Sports NKCHS.
Let's give that cheer squad a big round of applause. Way to go, cheer team. Hornets will have serve in set number 2.
Yep, so after the second set, we'll put the score. Okay. And then you'll hit 3. Okay. So just remind me not to mute it, because that static only happens when I'm muted. It's something with the input. But if we just don't mute it, so don't say anything stupid. Okay, I'll explain we'll be live from 6:30 to 11:30. 6 games simultaneously. Like I had no I know, the point is that I'm not going to mute it. So the static goes away when I'm out.
And we're back. Set numero dos in game 100 here. You're probably wondering what's happening, why I keep saying that. This is my 100th game of my broadcasting career. It started with North Kansas City football last year. We'll pick up 100 against Truman tonight. Otis sends it away. Not played particularly well. McIntyre will send it from the back row. Good pass, Menete to Otis. Estes will have to play it. Good job not getting in the net there. Dug well. Good chance at some offense. Bello up top into the block. Under it is Bello, and Truman takes the first one of the set. Martin will step back to serve. The defensive specialist. Estes plays it well. Otis and Menete from the back row. Martin will have to play it. Good opportunity at some offense here. Estes plays it. Free ball attempt, and Shige Gong is going to misplay that one. 2-0 lead for the Patriots in set number 2. 25 to serve here. Played well by the libero. And once again, Estes, she just looks like she's not quite feeling it. Maybe a little limp there. And it's a 3-0 lead in the set for Truman. They've been on a bit of a scoring run. Martin sends it. Minity to Otis now. Bello, another attack hit there. Truman has one and into the net. Just over North Kansas City. On the board, 3-1. They'll take a timeout, and we'll step away for just about 60 seconds. Be back with you here on North Into Sports NKCHS. And we're back out of the timeout here. 3-1. 4-0 is the correct score, by the way. Sorry about that. That was a mistake on everyone's part. The ref signaled it for Truman, and I thought it went to them. But the scoreboard read 3-1 for a second. And that one is well long. Service error. And Delisa Calvin will check in. Neal for the libero as well. And Calvin will serve. 4-1 in favor of Truman. And Calvin puts it into the net. It'll send serve back to Truman, 5-1. McIntyre to serve. Correction. Harris to serve, rather. Offensive opportunity here for Truman, and that'll be outside of the candy cane in favor of North Kansas City. 5-2, they now lead. And we figured it out. We figured it out. This will probably be the worst stream you hear all year, but all is good in the realm. And I am going to see right now if I can go to the other side and sit down. Yeah. Been on air for the last, call it an hour. Replay the point. 5-1, nobody can agree. Otis, Neal into the net. And it'll be called in, or four tap rather, excuse me. English. This is the most comfortable I'm ever going to be as a broadcaster in this 9-second clip. If production screws up, I will have no idea, by the way. So Truman, again, a 7-1 lead, and North Kansas City, a little bit of turmoil here in set number 2. I've discovered a hack. I can sit on the other side. Mic cords, everybody. Otis plays that one well. She'll just have to send it over. Martin plays up a swing opportunity and into the block. Out of bounds in favor of North Kansas City. And you need a little bit of a run here. Cheerleaders will dig it out. Estes to serve. She sends it away. North Kansas City an opportunity at some offense. Dug well, a good pass, far side. Hurl, out of bounds. North Kansas City, 7-3 now. Good look there by Otis to let that one fall wide. It'll be SDs to serve once again with a 7-3, not lead, rather. It'll be a 7-3 deficit. Good offensive opportunity here. North Kansas City able to parry it away. McIntyre from the back row won't get it over. And North Kansas City comes roaring back, 7-4. Kylie Estes once again to serve. Estes fires over. That one likely would have fallen out of bounds. Martin's instead going to play it. Estes sets up Otis. Otis to Gong on the outside, and Gong sends it wide. 8-4 in favor of the Patriots here in set 2. Hurl to serve. Sends it away. Free ball opportunity here for the Patriots. Hurl dug well. Gong fading away, and that one likely would have been out too. And a bad look there by the libero, and North Kansas City is back within 3.
Serving for Northtown,
Raquel Diaz, the freshman, to send it away. Truman, McIntyre now, and Estes didn't really need to play that, but does, and Truman now 9-5. Checking in for the libero. Estes plays it now, Otis. Minity, and Truman can't find it. And Bella will check in for Calvin here. And so will Carver for Truman. The libero to win to serve into a 6-9 deficit. And defended well by North Kansas City. Minity will just play it over. Another good dig there, and Otis looking for the dip and is going to pull it off. Not played perfectly there by Truman, and North Kansas City now within 2. McIntyre plays it now, and it's just over the head of Bello. Not a bad choice there. That one's going to be 50-50. McIntyre gets the kill, and it's a 10-7 lead in favor of the Patriots. Billamon to serve, sends it across. Estes, Otis, and Bello will get an attack opportunity. They're going to call it a tip, and North Kansas City gets the point. Point for North Kansas City, 10-8. Minity to serve. McIntyre plays it, and when unable to get to it. 11-8 in favor of Truman. They've maintained albeit small, maintained a lead nonetheless. For the majority of this set, they fought back into the first set. North Kansas City still able to take it 25-21. Hornets still undefeated on the year. And to win, Minity will have to play it over. And to win will be able to get it over. Hurl blocked. Another opportunity here, blocked again, and into the net. Truman will take it. Who'd they call into the net there? Might have been Kylie Estes. I'm not sure. That's not quite what I saw there. Anyways, we'll go the other way. Nguyen plays it. Free ball opportunity here for Truman. Tapped over, played well by Diaz. Otis dumps it over, and Truman able to contain. And Estes come up top, and she's back on her feet, 12-9. Hornets take the point, and Gong will head back in for Diaz. Otis will step back to serve. She'll send it over to the Patriots. Played well. Hurl will hit from the outside, and Nguyen and Minity unsure on who was going to take that one. Truman still maintaining a 4-point lead, 13-9. Halfway through the second of a possible 5 sets. We'll play till someone's won 3. And now Thomas to send it away. Martin, rather, excuse me. And Estes, good play there. And blocked up top by North Kansas City. Checking in again is Calvin for Bello. It will be Calvin to serve. The senior. And she'll look to send it away to the Patriots. Billamon. Hornets control it well. And blocked up top, knocks Estes off her feet. And Neal will just have to send it over. They're going to say 2 taps. 14-10 Truman. And Neal has gotten caught in that position just a couple too many times tonight. 14-10. Some subs in for Truman. Madison Harris will step back to serve, the sophomore. And into the net. A service error in a close game, not what you needed. 14-11. Patriots maintain a lead as Estes will go back to serve. North Kansas City with that 1-0 set lead. A 2-0 set lead would spell a little bit of early disaster here. Estes sends it away. Harris sets outside Hurl and into the net. Or into the needle, rather. North Kansas City point. 14-12. Estes another attempt at the back line. And she'll put it into the net. A service error. Truman a side out. Back to serve. Jaden Hurl, another sophomore. Truman, a fairly young team. They've only fielded 3 seniors tonight. North Kansas City has 5. Hurl played well. Calvin. Gong up top. Truman will have to scramble. They'll send it over. Free ball here for North Kansas City. Kalissa Minity up and down. And she has been unstoppable up top so far tonight. In comes Diaz, the freshman. The lone freshman on this varsity roster for North Kansas City. She'll send it away. It will be played from the back row. And Estes finds a gap. She didn't even think that one was going to find the floor, but it did, and now North Kansas City is within a point. Diaz once again to serve. Up top and in. Calvin knows she misplayed it. A good play there by McIntyre. And it will be Sydney, wrong side of the roster. Crimmins back to serve. Calvin plays it. Otis. Estes from the back row. Set up shot here. Blocked. Into the needle, and North Kansas City back within one, 16-15. The win will come in, as well as Liliana Bello. Just a 1-point game here in set number 2. North Kansas City leads 1-0. And a layout dive there. North Kansas City will send it over. Nguyen defensively played well there. McIntyre into the block. Calissa Minity up top. And we are tied in set number 2.
We're tied 16.
And a dump over. Diaz lays out for it. And that'll get the freshman some PT there. Into the block. Minity able to parry it away. And miscommunication between Estes and Nguyen there. You got to call it. 17-16. Substitutions for Truman. And Billimon will head back to serve. With another narrow lead, 17-16. Nguyen sends it over, and Minity just didn't. Maybe she thought Otis was going to play that ball. I'm not quite sure. And it's 18-16 as North Kansas City is going to look to break serve. And I thought they were going to play that. I genuinely thought they were going to play that. 18-17. Whew. And I think even Katie Nguyen thought she was going to play that for a second until she realized she was standing on the back line. Calissa Minity will send it away. Free ball opportunity for North Kansas City. Otis sets Bello off the block. McIntyre in attack and pulls it long. We're back to tied. We have decided absolutely nothing in set number 2. And Minity will step back behind the line. Home opener, my 100th career game. A little bit of controversy pregame. And Minity sends it over. Billimon plays it. It'll be Hurl from the back row. Good pass there. Otis to Estes. Estes able to find a gap, and North Kansas City's got their first lead of the second set. Minity to serve. (19-18) lead for North Kansas City. Thought it was long, and it's now 20-18. Fell right in there. We're not going to see Calissa Minity miss a serve so many times. Truman will take a timeout. Their first of 2 in this second set. North Kansas City leads 20-18. And we're going to go ahead and stick with you through the break, mostly because we don't know what that static is coming from, and I want to pardon everyone's ears. North Kansas City High School. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much out of notes without a color guy tonight. I'm not quite sure what else there is to say. Any notes from the crew back here? Anything? What have we seen? What haven't we seen? Nothing. We're gonna work on developing everyone back here as a color commentator in the coming days. You got to be giving me input even as you're running a camera. Come on now. 100 games. I've worked with probably about 35 different camera people. 35 in 100 games. So we're not ESPN level consistent yet, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to get the best crew together. I got to work with Chris Kamler a lot down there. He's kick-started this process, and we surprised him with a surprise. We'll call it a surprise deal, surprise gift of 10% of Metro Sports KC. He's now a minority owner in the company for free because that's not a great business decision, but we love Chris. Chris has done a lot for us. Minity will play it out of the timeout. Otis up top, Bello into the net. And 20-19, a good timeout there for Truman. And it's just a one-score game. North Kansas City needs 5 to win the set. Take a commanding 2-0 set lead. It'll be McIntyre to send it across. And the win over to Bello, and Estes will just have to send it over. A free ball opportunity here. Billimon sets. Good dig there by North Kansas City. And Bello and Nguyen unable to make a decision, and we're back to tied at 20 here. 12 to serve again. And I'm leaning back. I'm chilling like a villain, just like you guys are at home. In a 20-20 ball game, a free ball here for Truman. And it'll just be set over. North Kansas City's got an opportunity at some offense here. Bello, free ball for North Kansas City. And Otis misplays it. 21-20. Truman retakes the lead. And they could even the set count here. North Kansas City needs to break serve. And that they will do. Back to tied at 21. Gong will check in there for the freshman. Otis will send it away. And misplayed by Truman. North Kansas City back in front. Otis. Back to send it away. That'll be a free ball for North Kansas City. Minity plays it. Otis. Up top, Estes. And misplayed in the back row by McIntyre. North Kansas City is 2 points away from a deceivingly big 2-set lead. We'll play 5 tonight. Best of 5, first to 3. And Otis finds the spot, and that's an ace. And Cece Gong shoved her a solid 4 feet. And it's set point here in set number 2, and I'll even stand up for like the second time this set. We'll stand back up for this play. Otis sends it across. Jim went quiet. Hurl plays it over. Dugwell, libero, Otis up top. Estes finds the back line. 25-21, North Kansas City wins set 2. A 2-0 lead. And we will step away for just a few minutes. Be right back with you on the N2 Sports NKCHS Network. And we're back. Set number 3, possibly the decisive third set. North Kansas City with the 2-0 set lead. I'm actually just going to sit down here and relax, and we're going to figure out this as we go. It's just after 7 o'clock, so this game running on a fast schedule. And am I going to have a booth, buddy? Am I going to have a booth, buddy? I'm going to have a booth, buddy. Someone plug in this headset. Oh, my goodness. I'm giving you a mic right now. You're about to go live on air. Not a lot. And we're going to hook up a mic for the one and the only Jonathan Pham, who has rejoined us in the booth. I need to have a little fun tonight. It's game number 100. We're trying to have a little bit of a good time. First point of the set. McIntyre will send it away. And Katie Nguyen unable to play it. Minity thought about diving out, didn't pull the trigger. And we're back with a 1-0 Truman lead. And John Pham, ladies and gentlemen, is about to join this booth. I don't know how happy you are, but I might be the happiest man on the planet. John, get over here. It's a 1-0 Truman lead. Played well, able to keep it up is Bello. Otis will send it over. And John, welcome to the business.
What's up, what's up?
John, a college freshman, he's too cool for us now. You smell really good tonight.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And blocked up top, it'll ride the Lightning. And SD says, why didn't you play that? And that's a good question. It's 2-0 in favor of Truman. And John, this is my 100th game as a broadcaster tonight.
Oh wow! Congratulations, Brendan Kanabi.
100. That's one more than nine. It's 99 more than one. Fun fact.
I'm so glad you can do math.
Otis will play it, and SD sends it over. It'll escape the Truman defense, and North Kansas City's on the board, and possibly the decisive third set. And if there's one thing we've noticed tonight, it's Calissa Minity is still good at volleyball. John, you got any notes on that?
Hey, man, a D1B says a D1Bs.
John, you go to a Division I school, sort of.
Yeah.
NKC, they're D1, right?
Yeah, they're D1.
John, a D1 photographer, will take it. Played on the outside by Stone. Otis sets for Neal. And that one will play off, and she's the one who, okay. That's really illegal. She definitely played that ball twice, but it's okay. 3-1 lead in favor of the Patriots. And an awkward set of events for me this afternoon. I had to drive Chris's car back to Chris's house to get the computer because we forgot it. And yeah, I think you understand the other reason, the unnamed reason why this is a bittersweet game for me. And Minity just finds the gap there. It's 3-2 now in favor of North Kansas City. Home opener. John, have you seen the football hype video?
Yes, I have.
It's certainly not John Pham work, but our production quality is increasing here. And it'll find the floor. Truman keeps the 4-2 lead. Hurl, good shot there. I'm excited. It's hoping to get back loud in here, and we've got some fans down there. We got the student section. And I think I've got a full-time buddy here. Otis will send it over, and Calissa Minity is good at volleyball. 4-3. The Minnesota commit.
Bring me with you, Calissa. Bring me to Minnesota with you.
You want to go to Minnesota, John? I don't think you're fit for the cold. And Raquel Diaz, the freshman. John survives a week in Minnesota, by the way. Billimon will play it over. Minity rather. Good block up front. Played well. And Neal now will send it over. There's not numbers on that, by the way. Why? I don't know. Otis will set. Neal weak side. Played well by Truman. A good rally here. They'll play it back into the net, and North Kansas City ties this up at 4 apiece. You know, last year this game would have been over by now. Played best of 3 last year, so longer volleyball games. This is my 9th set of volleyball this week.
9.
I've done a lot. Diaz plays it. Otis. Backside Minity. Hello and goodbye. 5-4.
And this is why she is D1.
That's why she's a top 20 player in the country.
Top 20?
Yeah.
Top 20?
Most of the top 20 is in Missouri or Kansas.
Really?
Yeah. A back set could have been called a lift. Blocked. Otis unable to get to it. And the lead, and we are back to even 5-5. Jaden Hurl with the kill and back to serve as well. Vixia cameras. Yeah, we've got like 9 of those sitting around. It's going to be awful to put all this back together, but it's okay. Otis, weak side. Neal sends it over. Calvin. SD's up top, and Neal unable to play it. 6-5 now in favor of the Patriots. Conference game. John, I remember, this is my only memory of Truman. I remember 2 years ago they played for the boys basketball championship, the tournament championship here, and you got so much hate because a couple of your pictures turned out bad and people were clowning you on Twitter, and I had to come to your defense on Twitter. You didn't even know because you weren't on Twitter at the time, and they didn't know who you were, so I was like vouching for you. You got a lot better. You made a lot of strides. 7-5 for Truman. And that one just a little long. 7-6.
I don't remember that game whatsoever that you're talking about.
We didn't play Truman. Truman played here. It was during COVID. It would have been my sophomore year, junior year. And because I remember watching the game, because it was when they had that Najee Williams kid that was just dunking on everybody. Otis sets Bello on the back side, near side rather. Billamon into the block, Calissa Minity. It'll be 7-7. Student section, not great tonight, but is what it is.
There's some energy in there. By some individuals, they just need to collect it all together and become
we're
one.
very spread out. Billamon plays. Diaz will give him a free ball. And into the block. Saved. Good play by Otis and a great play by Estes. Billamon sends it long. Estes back-to-back good defensive plays, and North Kansas City's got an 8-7 lead. Oh me, oh my.
I see someone in the crowd is very excited for someone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kate. Oh, it's for Katie.
Yep.
Yep. We're investigative journalists now. Estes plays it. Otis backside. Minity, and that's in.
Every time I see her play, I am so glad that she is on our team.
Yeah, I agree. You're glad that Minity plays for your team.
Sorry.
No, I get it.
Your guys' team.
Yeah,
My bad.
It's still yours, John. It's always yours. And an ace for the win. And 10-7 now, North Kansas City, as they look to dominate their way to a 3-0 win. And now that the student section got into this, I'm kind of happy. Billamon into the block, split it. 10-8. Not sure how long that's been that way. Probably since John got here, so you've just been looking at a black screen because we didn't quite get the mixer right. Sorry about that, folks. 10-8. Otis backside. Minity into the block. And North Kansas City collects the point.
Have you ever seen that thing on social media where, like, they put LeBron James on the same team multiple times on 2K?
Yeah.
Imagine we did that for here, but with
6
Kalissa.
Kalissas.
6 Kalissas.
I'll take it. That'll play. I don't know how well that would work though, because she's 6'2". She's not going to be a great setter. And North Kansas City is rolling here. 12-8 in favor of the Hornets. Their biggest lead since the end of the last set. And before that, since about the middle of the first set. This has been a pretty close one throughout. North Kansas City just found the edge, and an attack blocked by Bello. They'll just have to send it over. A free ball here for North Kansas City. Otis plays it up. Bello into the block, and North Kansas City 13-8. Timeout Truman. Their first of 2 charged timeouts. 13-8. John, you're a good luck charm in the booth today. A good luck charm. How do you feel? We've got a brand new audio system here. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. You can connect, fun fact, and you're going to see this. Fans of Metro Sports KC, the far and the few, we will be trying to debut. I can connect my phone to it.
Oh.
And we have a little field mic that I could wade into the student section at some of these schools and talk to them. And I'm going to let the man in the yellow blazer, not Howard Cassell, not a Howard Cassell ripoff.
Can't say that though, Chris Kamler.
Yeah, Chris is Chris. Weak side blocked away. Diaz played it, just not high enough. 13-9. Truman side out of the timeout. Good play there. Villamon to serve.
Is Chris balding?
Chris has been balding for 26 years.
I just now noticed that.
I'm kidding. And into the block and out of bounds. Truman. Again, Samantha Stone picks up the kill on that one. It's 13-10. Wynn plays it just long, and that'll be out of bounds. 14-10 North Kansas City. It'll be Madeline Otis to serve. Otis to send it away. You like that one, didn't you, John? And an ace for Madeline Otis. She'll serve again. Oh, your mic picked that up, didn't it?
No,
Oof,
I don't
good.
think so.
Guys, and Bello misplays that one, and 14-11. $15-11 rather. Truman will send it away. Into the net, just flips the top part. Otis. And Estes off the block and down. 16-11. John, it's been great having you here tonight. I needed a friend. We're trying to tab Joe over there as the next in line after I inevitably run out of time in this racket. Into the net, Calvin. And Truman, another opportunity here to push it back to close, 16-12. North Kansas City just 9 points away from sending us home.
Oh, wait, you are a senior, aren't you?
I am a
Last
senior.
year, buddy. How's it feel?
Not too bad. And Menete plays it short. 16-13 now. serving is Martin the libero. And Minity and Delisa Calvin, unsure on who's going to play it there. Truman takes the point. And Calvin will have to step back and play it. It'll be a free, nothing is a free ball when Felissa Minity plays. Pearl sends it right into the defense. An attack opportunity here. Estes, libero, plays it well. It's played straight up. Gong tries to come down on it. Still 16-14 and out of bounds. Side out, North Kansas City, 17-14 lead. NFL season has officially begun with kickoff. And my cameraman's in a Bills jersey tonight, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Otis sets up, Minity down the back line. Felissa Minity says hello, 18-14, North Kansas City.
I would also be shocked by the other team to see a ball go right behind me at 1,000 miles per hour.
Yep. She's good at that. I think we've come to that realization in 4 years. Minity will just play it over here and plays it wide. Unforced error there. Truman up 18-15. Harris back to serve. You're going to get a quick back cracking ASMR as I pop my back on the chair here. And Calvin under it, on top of it rather. It's 18-16 Truman. Or excuse me, 18-16 Northtown. Truman to serve. Otis. And Estes, that one likely would have went long, and it's going to be a free ball here for North Kansas City. Good pass, Estes up top. Minity down the hatch. 19-16 North Kansas City. Some things you can't escape in this world. Death, taxes, and Felissa Minity. The freshman Diaz to serve. Attack opportunity here. And long and out of bounds. North Kansas City, the first to 20. They're 5 away from a win here. Pearl unable to find the back line. Diaz to serve once again, 20-16. Another attack opportunity here for Truman. Will instead be a free ball for North Kansas City. And from the back row, wide. And Truman clinging to just a 3-point deficit. 20-17 here. Pearl to serve. Sends it across. Calvin plays it. Minity and Neal into a bit of a communication error there. Truman within 2. On into. With us 2. Please, I want to keep this going. No? Okay. 2. Yep. Otis plays it. Neal will just send it over. The set, Neal up top, played well. McIntyre dug by Neal and Otis. Or excuse me, and Minity. Some things you see and you can't put it to words. Minity just comes up top and dumps it over. The little hook shot.
You know
the libero on the win to serve.
You know what else you can't put into words? The Queen.
Oh, we didn't need to do that.
I'm sorry.
We didn't need to do that. Long live the Queen. Is that still what you say? And a good dig there. Otis tries to play it. And it's just wide. 21-19 in favor of Truman. any British watchers, which I don't know why there would be, but just in that case for people who love the Queen.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II. Things I didn't think I was going to have to say. Back set, Otis. Minity finds the back line. She does not miss often.
Snipe shot. Ding.
22-19, a good assist there by Otis.
You know, in my head, I nickname her the Sniper.
Yeah, that's fine. I can deal with that. I don't disagree. I'll try to coin that when I write these articles. Up top, played by the libero. Would have been close. Diaz will just have to send it over. Too close for comfort there. It'll almost be punched up and into the net. McIntyre not able to play it. North Kansas City 2 points away from the victory. It's about to become a stand-up broadcast booth. And Minity will send it away. Shrug the shoulders. Here we go, John. Played. Truman, a good attack opportunity. The set is off. Dug well. Otis calls off. Bello and long. A good play there in the back row by Hurl. 23-20. Quick substitution, and now Billimon will be back to serve. Otis up top, Estes. A little push shot, and North Kansas City's got match point. Here we go, Johnny boy.
Point fans, all rise! It's match point.
Here we go. The home opener. My 100th career game. Otis to serve.
Let's go.
Sends it away. Truman plays it well. Billimon, back hurl. Into the block, dug well by Otis. Win, and Minity sends it over. It's off the shoulder, high. Free ball for North Kansas City. Otis sets. Bello. Played well by Truman. And that one's in there, 24-21. And Truman not quite going away yet. They'll need 5 in a six. Can I do math? 5 in a row to win. Math is hard.
The pattern I'm seeing here
Math
is
hard.
that 25-21, 25-21. We can have another 25-21.
Oh my goodness, John. You picked it up before I did. Here we go. Dug well, Hornets off the serve. Gong up top. Set over. Otis up top. Estes and long, 24-22. McIntyre to serve. And Michelle Strack will take a timeout. 60 seconds. North Kansas City just needs one more.
Uno mas.
Fancy that you said that when that plays. Thank goodness that lady walked by during a timeout. So there's, as a broadcaster, and we'll break this down, 100 games, I will start giving insight on how to be good at this job. And people who walk in front of your cameras are the worst. You know, you'd probably be able to guess that as a photographer. It's like, especially given that it's a 2-point game in possibly the final set. Ooh, that would have irked me had it not been during a timeout. Still match point. Everybody on their feet. McIntyre to serve for Truman. Here we go. And it'll be a free ball for Truman. Libero played it long. And that's the ball game. North Kansas City improves to 2-0 in conference over the Truman Patriots in the home opener. Pleasant thank you and good night from Brennan Kanabe, John Pham in the booth, and the wonderful sports crew here at N2. 100 games. going to try not to keep you for too long here, but just a thank you to anyone watching tonight, anybody who's watched through the first 100, and here's to hopefully 100 more. Tune in here in N2 Sports NKCHS or Metro Sports Kansas City. It's been the joy of my life to have you tonight. And we'll step away for one final time. Brennan Knabe, John Pham, and N2 Sports, North Kansas City.
Ka-chow!